Peace out there. Oh, we never put up a title, did we? It's okay. I guess we could let it. Whoa. I guess we just let it. We let it flow. We let it flow organically. But what's the deal out there? Free Cipher a lot. Yeah. Sometimes I like it like this. When it's just me and one or two other people. Don't get too caught up, too sidetracked, all of that there. But yeah, what's the deal out there? Free Cipher a lot. I never asked you this, but what's your physical degree? You still there? Power Cipher. All right. See, if you wasn't at least free Cipher, uh, that name might be a little funny. You know how we do. That's one thing we gotta bring back. Fire all this stuff. Bring back the music while we wait for the. What did I miss? What did I miss? Uh, the what did I miss crew to get in? Mr. Greenwood. Mr. Greenwood. I was just like I was on the phone with the insurance people, and when I got off, I was just thinking like, yeah, I should. You said Barnes, right? I should call up Barnes. Probably probably hit that tomorrow. So you said the name started as Free Cipher God. Okay, so what does that name mean? The bar. What's the deal? That's a smooth way to put it right there, Mr. Greenwood. Nah, that's the thing. It's not really it's not improving. It's not. That's kind of the thing. That's kind of, you know, on one hand, I'm wondering like, is that age? Because you don't. That's one of the things that happen. You don't recover. You don't recover as quickly. You know, when I was a kid, I never forgot this happened to me. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it looked like. It might has to be. Might have to be. Depends. We see what happens. Nah, that's what I think I gotta do. I didn't think I needed that, but I might gotta get an X-ray on this, man. Might be something hairline or dislocation or something in there. Can't call it. Said so. 407 was the zip code back when I got the knowledge. Zip codes with a trend. However, the name was fitting for me because at the time I was indeed trying to get back to the free cipher. Uh, First of all, your name is your name. You can call yourself what you want to call yourself. Uh, but us as the black man, right? I have to speak in terms like that. We predate that kind of stuff. Like at the time, I could see that, like you said, being very important, or that being something that you applying yourself to accomplish. But our names is supposed to be some type of description of our essence. You got people like that, and it's not right. Like, you can't have a brother. I mean, you have it, but I'm saying, somebody named Wise, but they always doing something stupid, or somebody named Scientific, and they ain't got no knowledge, no. So in this day and time, right? Hey, shot, check this out. Yeah. This is how it works, right? So in this day and time, right? right? Now that you said you was trying to get back to the free cipher, right? So I take it that now you back in the free cipher, right? So have you updated the name? Have you updated what it means? Now that you completed that cipher, because you're not supposed to go from knowledge to born and back to knowledge. You go from knowledge to born and then knowledge at the cipher, right? Your knowledge at the cipher, and then you go from knowledge to knowledge born, right? Then your wisdom as a cipher to show and prove that it's complete 2 times. So, in this updated time right now, what does it mean? Got divine understanding, VC realm, West Coast wise. District 120. Got a lot of old schoolers in here today. I mean, look, like I was just telling the brothers, I don't know if it's the nature of the injury or the nature of getting older, but my wrist is not improving. It's not getting worse, but it's not improving. What's the signs? Got born alive in the building. You know what I'm saying? I was telling the brother yesterday, man, about the marvelous time that we had maintaining with you, the marvelous time we had maintaining with you over the weekend. But yeah, right now, it was a question on the floor. I don't know if the brother's still in the room. He said that he first got the name Free Cipher Guide because it was the zip code or the area code, and then it also applied to him because he was trying to get back to the free cipher at that time. And especially when we dealing with this type of thing, right? Where it's like, okay, first of all, we got the layer of the internet that we dealing with, right? And then we got the layer of the way he manifests the story, right? It appears that he was behind the wall when he got the knowledge. So in both of those situations, we don't always get the highest science. But that's one of the things that we got to do, right? Daily. Is that, like I said, when you get the knowledge, you the Asiatic black man. That's the only thing you really qualified to say. Right? But you come here, and the first thing we tell you is that you God of the universe. So now that leaves it up to you to go back to the beginning, right, and fill in the blanks to make it an own the cream of the planet Earth father civilization. I guess the brother left already. You know what I'm saying? I guess we can move on. I don't know. Did any new news come out? Because like I told y'all, the jury's out for me. The jury's out for me still. What happened? What we saw the other day there. Oh, that shots fired. Shots fired. He said, speaking of culture, my auntie, the old Earth sister, tried to put me on blast to get married. She embarrassed the guy in front of a room full of women, saying, "Don't have any more kids by this joker." Listen, she tried to make you a coach of Cipher. See, you gotta let her know, man. You're free Cipher. Said I was making excuses and saying she deserves more. I mean, it seems to me that this uh I mean, so you realize this has been being lined up for some time. Like this is this might have been the first time you was made privy, but this is not the first time this conversation. Oh, was that shit? See. Sometimes you gotta back up, man. Sometimes you gotta back up. See, you said it was at a baby shower, right? See, and this is something I don't know. You know, men are not supposed to be at baby showers. Like you had to expect that to happen. I mean, that's like, uh, is this one thing? What you thought was gonna happen? But I do realize that there was some cultural shift. There was some cultural shift, right, where the baby shower became a different kind of event. He said they've been dropping hints for some time. My baby shower was for the young guy. Yeah, it doesn't matter who it was for. You wasn't supposed to be there. Hey, I don't even know what the inside of a baby shower looked like. So Free Cipher said, now I live it out, showing and proving that I'm complete by making my earth and becoming the father of civilization and God of the universe for the past 25 years of uninterrupted freedom. I mean, I see what you're saying, but born is complete. True light. You said the queer heard what you said. It said got me messed up. You definitely gonna be there. Most of the time, I was the only man. Yeah, because everybody else was raised right. See, everybody else. I mean, this is you know you know there was feminism when I was growing up, but it wasn't as prevalent as now. Like you had the Equal Rights Amendment and all that type of stuff. I remember that. Uh, but the battle of the sexes was not nearly as intense as it is now, and just it so it has become natural nowadays for men to be at a baby shower. That's something new. We didn't do showers in my generation. Nah, I don't. I did hear. I did hear a theory about that some years ago. That as the marriage rate dropped, right, the baby shower came to substitute for the wedding. And so, you know, you started seeing, all of these, fancy outfits and everything at the baby shower. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, when I grew up, you know, it, it wasn't, the same. I'm not saying people just showed up in they work clothes, but say I don't go to baby showers, but since it's mine, I gotta be there. It's the millennial in me. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you gotta say that because I don't care whose it is. I'm not going. You know, I mean, it's not like I haven't been through this before. You know what I'm saying? I never attended it. You said the gender reveal also took the place of the wedding. Yeah, you got. Yeah, I didn't. I never. Gender reveal. Like I remember it being like something that people was interested in. You're going to have that particular sonogram where you're gonna find that out, and when the person came back, people would ask them, what you having or whatever. But yeah, I don't remember no gender reveals. Like that's some Hollywood. People start. Kim Kardashian or somebody like that must have started that gender reveal. The food is now a part of the culture. They have the baby shower spaghetti. So what's unique about uh, the baby shower spaghetti? Like what is like is it a particular color? Is it like salted? What is baby shower spaghetti? See, this is what I'm telling you. You know, this is minor, but at the same time, man. See, this is one of the things where see the roles get all twisted. And see, that's what I'm saying. See, you at the baby shower, right? And then there's an expectation put on you that's not you're not even capable of doing it. You know what I mean? You it's because this is not your role. You're not being in a tight situation like that. Man. What they say about eating spaghetti from women, I don't know about spaghetti. I heard some wild stuff about tomato sauce. Please say there's no such thing as a baby shower with me. I mean, that's what we was just discussing. That Wise was saying that he had a bad experience at the baby shower, and I was just saying that you kind of set yourself up for failure by being there. And gender, I mean, look, uh, you know, I had my kids in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? you know, the last one, '07. But by then, it's already, I don't really, these things didn't exist. These things didn't exist. These things didn't exist when I was having my kids.
He's coming. Yeah, he's coming. Just push it on the side. It's full though.
You said, what about the new shit they do now, the baby reveal? Is that the baby shower of nowadays? I mean, I don't know.
Really?
And I've reached that stage, right, where I'm not a part of pop culture.
My mom didn't start the cookout. He was doing that shit way before he even came around here.
We got.
I'm on my mouth with the cookout.
I'm on the live. You said the baby shower isn't so much special. It's just a staple at baby showers. So you're basically looking for it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've never been to a baby shower. So I have no idea what you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's some things, right, that yeah, like, nah, I never did that. So, like, right now, in this discussion, you are a lot of baby showers. You said some people are replacing the shower with the reveal. The queen wanted to do that, but I was like, fuck that. I want to know. I deal with knowledge. I mean, this is what I'm saying. I don't know if the term gender reveal existed when I was having kids. You know, I don't know if I have some more, and then I have to deal with that. But the ones that I got, you know, 30 years ago, I don't think, and you gotta remember, women was different. So see, the way I probably would have been looked at, right, by the women there is like, yo, we think that her kid's father might be a little bit sweet, man. What's he doing here? you know, you know, uh, women was different. You know what I'm saying? Like things that uh, is acceptable now, you know, uh, before I even got to that, stage where I might do that, my mother already let me know, like, yeah, nah, that's not acceptable. We're not gonna be dealing with that in this house. Like I told you, in that time, right? Like even if my mom's friends came over to the house, I had to go outside. Like just that, being around a whole bunch of women, that was not permitted. Especially in some capacity where I might be picking this stuff up. Oh no, you gotta go outside. The hottest of days, the coldest of days, you got to get out. 15 years ago, uh, I don't. I think I probably heard that term. I think I probably heard that term, gender reveal, by that time. Definitely the baby shower had taken on a new significance by that time. You know, uh, because my daughter just turned now. It's God. So I got a kid in that range. But like I said, you know, uh, a lot of these things is definitely demonstrating uh, a change, right? In kind of how masculinity is rated. So I would first hear my mom say baby shower when I was a kid, when she'd be on the phone with other family and friends. I never saw my dad go to one either. Yeah, because that didn't happen. There was no gender reveal, and you had to pay gold if you wanted to know the sex of the baby. I mean, yeah. I mean, wait. When you say the gender reveal, you mean going to the sonogram? You know, what I'm talking about now is just like a big event with, like a whole party. That's what I see them doing the gender reveal. But if you're talking about going to the sonogram, right, where uh, we find out if it's a boy or a girl, that's something different. Social media took these events to another level. Women be on looking at different ideas and shit, trying to make it special. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And look, that's why you can't go to a place like that, bro. See, because even the way you just described that, right? See, that means, see, if they looking at different ideas, trying to make it special, right? That means it's a script. And see what happened, right? And this happens often, right? When you're dealing with, see, there was a script and you didn't know your lines. See, I hate that that situation right there. Just where if it's a script, like just like sometimes people on here do that. If they ask me a question, look, if it's a particular answer you want me to give you, just tell me. He said the doctor tells you for free they have the signs where there's a blood test and you can find out weeks before the ultrasound. Oh, I think that's new. I don't think they had that when when I was having kids, where you could do it with a blood test. I mean, I don't know if it's free. You know what I mean? I'm sure that your insurance is paying for the doctor's visits. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, it was a normal part of kind of the prenatal care. You know, it was a normal part of the prenatal care when I was having kids, but just in terms of uh, having a particular event, right, where uh, we kind of make it public and all of this. That's what's new to me. You said I remember learning that men didn't go to baby showers some years back. Men at baby showers is fairly new. Yeah, it's not even fairly new. You said the auntie tried to put pressure on me to get married under the government. Her husband was the uncle that I found out he died on live last year. Okay, self bill. I'm saying, yeah, but that's the script. When they get together, right? That's what they talk about. Like that topic was gonna come up regardless. You just made yourself available. You just you just made yourself available to have to go through that. Complete, man, you crazy, man. Marriage is the leading cause of divorce. You see the kind of people. You see the kind of people that's on the live stream, man. See, y'all get me kicked off the internet, man. Next thing you be calling me red pill or something. He said baby showers are a common thing now, mainly because of social media. But I've been to baby showers since the early '90s as a kid. It's always been a thing in Latino culture. No, it's always been baby showers. Men just never went to baby showers. Like, see, listen, women used to go out of their way, right, to make sure uh, you didn't join the alphabet community back in the days. So, any kind of thing where, you might pick up some less than masculine habits, they kept you away from that. You know what I'm saying? I've known about baby showers from the early '70s. You know, like the brother said, hearing them talk about, yeah, it's gonna be a baby shower over here, it's gonna be a baby shower over there. You know, I'm bringing this to the baby shower. You said, wait, who's my age? I bill, right? Exactly. Boys with boys, girls with girls. That was, and uh, maybe that got something to do, self I bill, right? You know, maybe that got something to do with, you know, uh, like the younger brothers who's growing up in this more unisex kind of environment, they seem to have a little more problems with they seem to have a little more problems with women. They have these statistics out. Bachelor party. I mean, I don't can't really think of nobody that I know that got married under the government. That is, so I don't know about bachelor party. Wait, you said the queen's brother. There must be some. There must be some message that didn't come through. Cause I didn't see nothing about the queen's brother. Oh, the queen's brother came, made a plate, and left. Oh yeah, that's see. Look, all these. Oh, but you say he's my age. Yeah, shit. Hey, look, you should have followed the OG's lead. hey, look, I bet you that's what he was thinking. I bet you that's what he was thinking while he's made a plate. Hey, boy, she got this young boy fucked up. Hey, man, I wish I could save you, but this macaroni and cheese is real tasty. Woo! Good luck. Yeah, that's exactly how that's supposed to work. Like back in the days, that was a whole thing. Where you know, you didn't want to come of age so you could drink or all of a sudden you wanted to get a certain age so that you could get out from under that woman's culture. At least in my family, like the men, they ain't do certain things. They didn't go to baby showers. They didn't go to church. They, like any of the stuff where if you got there and it was a whole bunch of women, like the women was kind of the dominant part of the structure there. I never saw none of them there. Yeah, this is some This is some pretty wild set of statements here that we got in there complete. Who knows what that's about? But I wish we could do a survey. I wish we could do a survey, right, of women of varying ages, right, to see how they feel about that. Like, men at baby showers, uh, should they be there or not? I'm fairly sure that there would be some dividing line there. We're above a certain age. Uh, Women would probably be repulsed by that, whereas below a certain age, uh, women, I guess, might feel disrespected if you wasn't there. Okay, well, you gotta chill with some of these comments here. What is this? Yeah, you got the wrench there complete. Take that last comment from her. Take that out of here. Self Outbill said that's possibly why a lot of males have that chatty tendency around too much female energy. I mean, you said you only go to baby showers that's yours. I mean, it doesn't matter. See, it has to be some new precedent set, or I mean, I don't know. But that's just the kind of thing where, you know, uh, I'm not a girlfriend. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not, this kind of stuff you want to talk about. Yeah, talk about that. Different things, you want to do. It's not for me. So look, this is a, this is a, this is a, this is a big question. Uh, Red Pool TV, you still there? I want to ask a question. right? Mr. Green one, you know what I mean? 704 Joe, I ain't sure with you, but you know, everybody, if y'all below a certain age, right? Now look, this is you know, this is a sensitive topic here, right? But look, and I'm not saying do you rock them, do you go, you know, pick them out or all that. But I'm saying, right? Do you carry your girl's purse, your wife, your earth, whatever, right? Do you carry her purse? That's not. It's not rhetorical. This is so. Yeah, but see, free cipher, you power add. You know, the younger brothers, the younger brothers the younger brothers who you know been to baby showers and stuff like that. You know, I'm asking, you know, you know, you carry her purse. He said if if she tripped and fell, I'll pick it up. All right, now look, I I gotta say, you know, look, of all the extenuating circumstances, you know, or should we say excuses that I've heard over the years, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. So Mr. Green once said, "Never carry per se. I've held momentarily at her request." Nah, I'm not mashing it. Look, if anything, this is this is going to make the home happier. You know, because I seen dudes just walk out, take the purse off her shoulder, put it on his shoulder. I do not care how hard her day has been. I'm not carrying no purse. See, West Coast Wise said, if we out and about, no, the only time I carry it if I'm grabbing a diaper bag, her purse, while we both carry a child. See, now look, even in those instances, right? Because I've been in similar situations to that, right? Even in those instances, right? Uh, just the way that I've grabbed the purse is like, nah, give my bag. What the fuck are you doing? Like, you fucking. Because, see, I'm not going to grab it in no way where, you know, I'm not going to grab it in the way how it's supposed to be I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna pick it up by the straps, bro. I'm not, yo, I'm not using the handles, none of that shit, say. You ever play football? Picking this shit up. If you ever play football, you know how you got your shoulder pads and your helmet and all that. Yeah, but all that dainty shit, I ain't doing none of that. Pool TV said my physical degree is a coach of power. I was raised in Rockland and studied under Darkim Be Allah, but I'm from a Latino family. Baby showers are a family function. I can't speak for present behaviors.
I know you're scared.
I mean, I know what you're saying about the family functions and all that. You know what I mean? But just you know, even in those times where I've seen that, right? It's still a separation. You know, like the men are out there in the backyard, you know, or they over there in whatever section, the garage or something where, you know, they got something set up. They out there playing cards, chess, whatever, you know, drinking, but they're not involved with what's going on over there. Self out bills, yeah, that's strict violation. Hey, look, all that they bags do be mad heavy. But look, that's on them. They knew it was heavy like that when they left the house. Yeah, right. See, that's what I'm saying. Complete. Yeah. See, if I had to grab their bag, they they feel like I had violated. Give my bag back. don't, don't ever touch my bag again because I'm not gonna be doing all this dainty shit. See, a little Michael Kors symbol will be flopping on the ground after I'm done. Stuffed animals. Yeah, nah, it's a lot of things. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, nah. I ain't grabbing the handles, G. If anything, I grab it by the side and dump the stuff out. Do I recall in the late '90s performing at a high school in upstate New York with King Son? Um, I mean, I remember a couple of schools, elementary schools. Uh, yeah, I mean, probably gotta give me some more details for me to recall a specific one, but yeah, I recall those things. Look, I'm just, I'm grateful that I missed this. You said with Universal and Ram. Oh, you talking about Universal from the desert? Yeah, I mean, guy, we did so many jump balls back in the days. Just over the years, we did a lot of jump balls, man. But that sounds like fun. That sounds that sounds like one of the times we had fun. Yeah, I mean, uh, there's just certain things, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, nah, it ain't come yet. Why is I think it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, that's right. It's supposed to be this week or something, right? Yeah, But yeah, it's supposed to be coming. But yeah, I ain't noticed nothing so different so far. Uh, WNBA. No, I have no particular reason to be watching the WNBA. Is there something in particular going on over there? Speaking of that, I don't know. I'm contemplating right now. We might have to shut this one down quickly because I had to catch the supermarket, bro. Yeah. See, now that I got to do all this therapy shit, I'm gonna be out of whack for a minute. I can't be eating in the street. Gotta get some vittles. Get some vittles from the supermarket there. But yeah, what's going on in the WNBA? It's like if it's I hope you're not setting up a joke right there. Peace. Nah, it's pretty normal. I mean, yeah, nah, it's nothing. Maybe more. Incomplete. It seems like a trick question, right? Hey, listen, I, yeah, I just had to let him know. I just had to let him know I was paying attention. Just in case he was trying to catch me. I was watching some of the stories they was having on Bronny. You know, see, I've only seen highlights of him the entire time. So yeah, I take people's word for it. You said they balling, G, especially the white chick. She can go to the NBA. You sound like LeBron James. you, you, you sound like LeBron James. The original Mr. 120. Hasib Shah. Old time is in the building. See, hopefully, the original Mr. 120 wasn't here to be a witness to the ridiculousness from West Coast Wise. We shall see. But what is the, see, that's what it was. See, I got to go back. You know what it is? I've been in the mix of the action. Said your niece is tall and she's in AAU. I mean, uh, yeah, got hit, Mr. 120. I don't know what the deal is with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, has she done, uh, like how, because of course it's got as many women trying to get into the WNBA as there's men trying to get into the NBA. But of course there's less teams. So what's the process over there for the girls? See, you gotta watch all that AAU stuff too. Leak. Hey, listen. Look, don't. Fred Pool TV said you cleared the room with that first question. Look, I don't know. Maybe you don't want to share this one out. If you want me to, if y'all want me to put this one on private, if y'all want me to put this one on private so the Wiz don't see it, I guess type. If y'all want me to put this on private so the Wiz don't see it, type 6 in the box right there. Said the WNBA is lit right now. I mean, it could be. I don't know. See, uh, personally, right? I'm gonna tell you the situation for me, right, with the WNBA. in terms of the purity of the game, right? Because a lot of guys in the NBA, you're not fundamentally sound, but you're athletic enough, at least in your prime before you get injured, right, to make up for that. You know what I'm saying? And so, in terms of making the right pass and taking the right shot, a lot of times the women's game in terms of, if you like the fundamentals, you're gonna see a lot more of the fundamentals, at work for them. But that being said, uh, even in terms of watching the fundamentals, I rather watch high school. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the thing is, they miss a lot of shots. They miss a lot of shots, and it's just in terms of the marketing, right? In my opinion, they come on at a bad time. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, right? It's like, okay, they come on right after the NBA championship, right? So for the last 2 months, right? Like whatever amount of time the playoffs is, right? Month and a half, 2 months, right? I've just watched the best players in the world. I've just watched Kobe, LeBron, Steph, Giannis. I've watched. This is what I'm watching. Going for all the marbles. They laying it all out. The craziest dunks, the flyest passes. And then I gotta watch the WNBA if it comes on after that. Like so, then it's like when you get off the highway, you was on the highway and you was doing like 80, and then you get off the highway into the street. It just feels like you're moving slow, even though you going the same speed you was going before you got on the highway, but now you just was going 80 and 90. To me, uh, and I know at the end of the day, there's all different things they got to compete with all of the sports. So they probably, pick that time for whatever reason. But in my opinion, uh, if they came on, like say if a couple of months passed, right, between the NBA season and the beginning of the WNBA season, then it would be more like, okay, uh, I miss basketball. So I would be looking at it, you know what I mean, just to get a dose of basketball, you know what I mean? And then if they championship was ending up, say like those first 20 games of the NBA season where the NBA players ain't really they not really rocking like that yet. You got players that's leading the league that's not going to be nowhere near the top, by the end of the 82 games, you know. So for those reasons, I don't watch the WNBA. And I mean not for nothing. I don't really watch the NBA all that much no more. My 3% female viewers, well, I probably lost them now that I've dropped a few jewels on y'all that really, that's for the other channel there, the City Sciences. But it looks like that's kind of how we flowing from the survival scrolls. See, y'all talking about me. Complete is really the one causing a controversy here. Said, do you remember Riverside Church situation? What particular situation? one of the young brothers that be coming around here now, he paid for Riverside. He started coming around here first with the boxing, but he come through. I ain't seen Muhammad in a couple weeks. He might take a trip or something after school was over. Who knows? But yeah, he playing on Riverside now. You said the issue with the WNBA though is that the good players are really good and everyone else is trash. I mean, bingo. You know that is the Knicks. I mean, I see the Knicks making some moves. One thing I see coming back is dudes is doing well-rounded teams and all of that, right? So a lot of players, like a lot of times they bring a player in and it is, he might not be a star, but then whatever's the fit with that squad, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of these, one thing, I hope comes back is teams staying together at least for a little bit longer period of time. I think it's some players that's suffering because of that now, where like if they was in a more stable situation where they could get to know the players around them, the players around them could get to, I think they could advance a little bit more, but just the way the league is now, you got some guys that, they haven't had the same coach more than 2 years straight since they came in the NBA. Okay, Wise, look, just so that I don't get kicked off of YouTube, we're not going to talk about the WNBA and dunking. We're not. See, because it'll turn chauvinistic. $7.93. You said, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. They got the other seasons, but I mean, to me, it's just it's poor marketing. Oh, Riverside Church was investigated for misconduct. What kind of misconduct? Nah, I missed that. I missed that episode. You said you see your man ducking at the rally. I mean, yeah, I saw it, but I can't tell you what I saw. What I was looking at. Ernest Lorch. Wow. And so, where he was he a coach? Man, I don't know how I missed that, but like if I heard about it, I wasn't paying attention. Shit, I gotta stop being a he-man woman hater. I gotta watch these women dribble the ball down the court and score it. I mean, Brittany Griner, huh? Nah, I mean, you know, it's you know, there's the purity of the game, right? You know what I'm saying? But the athleticism is also one of the things that we look at. You know, that one-handed catch going backwards, that fast break with the pull-up three.
She said, 1 minute play. You wait till you got no energy, you want to play. Leave me alone here.
It's
I'm sure to play with you tomorrow.
it's not it's you know, it's not enough athleticism in their game for me. Shit. Speaking of women's basketball, did you see a Long Island County law that bars I don't know, can we use that kind of language on it? That bars transgender girls and women from competing in county-run girls and women's sports facilities took effect Monday.
I'm sorry,
No, I didn't hear about it. I mean, yeah, that's an issue that's rotating right now. You know, look, uh, sign of the times. You know what I'm saying? You know, but look, I hate to take a shot at y'all, but you know, dudes start going to baby showers, and then that's the next step. You see the downhill trajectory. You see the trajectory right there. The New York Liberty will win the championship before the Knicks. I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta just look at the person. You know, you're also the same guy that said, Caitlin Clark should be in the NBA. Oh yeah, the Darius McConnell guy, man, that kept doing the trains. Yeah, they got him locked up. Like apparently he's doing life. Like he's not sentenced to life. Uh, but he's locked up in the psychiatric hole where they don't gotta let you go. Tragic, because you know, a large part of the problem is that he's autistic. So maybe that's some of what happened where if it was today's time, right, they probably would have did a lot more to help him. They said he got Asperger's. You know what I'm saying? But in that day and time, it's like, yo, you're not doing what we want to do. You gotta lock you up. Yeah, I saw that you said that, West Coast Wise.
Yeah, Scott Stick. Scott Stick. That's the only choice.
Start the front back.
Aces will do a 3-peat. AJ Wilson is too dope. I don't think well, yeah, I definitely, I've never seen a game. I've never seen a game with her.
How do you got?
Right now, this one is an extra large. This is like the sweatsuit and these are shirts. The shirts
Oh yeah, I've heard her name. I've heard about her being the best player in the WNBA. But see now look, those is kind of, we got to look at that statement in two parts, right? Where you said the best player, right, and then you said in the WNBA.
We out of here, man. Oh yeah, we out of here. You ready to go?
So she's good. She's 6'4", but she get crushed in the NBA. I mean, she get crushed in the NBA if she was 7'4". I'm just saying that a lot of times that's the situation. Because like, look, there's been other women over the years, Brittany Griner, like you just brought up. that you hear that, they supposed to be this, they supposed to be that, and then when I do go to look at them, it's just disappointing. The store, now you know what it is. I just thought about it. I do have one. I got one meal left. I got some chicken and some pasta, and I didn't finish my sandwich from earlier, so that should coast me through until the morning, and then I go get some pancakes. Ah man, calm is lonely. The original Mr. 120. See, this is why I didn't want to bring up the WNBA, man. I knew somebody was going to say. See, somebody with the wrench, somebody with the wrench. Take the original Mr. 120 comment off of here, man. Oh, no, 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 no. Said, what man would pride himself dunking on a female, two different leagues? I mean, if they get on the court, look, it's fair game. You know, because you gotta look at the other way, right? You gotta look at it both ways, right? Now look, of course, we know that, on full blast, right? They can't compete. You see, you start just going soft, because you know how they do. They gonna go hard at you. So you could say, yo, you're not gonna dunk on it, you know, because of your pride. But what's gonna happen if she beats you? Because you keep letting shots go because of your pride. you know, I'm really. He said, "Do you still get the chicken and pancakes?" We went to IHOP and they charging a grip, 6 people, 4 kids, over $100. I mean, actually, right now, well, uh, see, I make that. I don't really go to the what's the name. IHOP about 15 to 20 years ago had a drop off in quality that I haven't been there since. Uh, but if I do, they got a place over here where if I buy it on the outside, I'll go there and get a waffle, right? And then I'll go over here to Jamaicans and get some chicken. Toast.
I'll give it to you Friday.
Toast.
Yeah. I did my good deed for you, man.
He says Bronny is being forced to play in the NBA.
What's the new number, though?
Hey, listen, man. Who knows, man?
Oh, here we go. That's
You said that's a deal, feeding 6 people and 4 kids for only $100. I mean, look.
You say I'm putting in your bag?
This is what the world has come
In
to.
the bag?
Well, hold on. Maybe I did. I think I did.
Nah, 6 people is not $10 a piece.
Yeah, I think
Remind me
yeah.
of me.
Yeah.
You know, of course we
Remind
don't
you, right?
we don't know what they got,
You
but
coming?
Yeah, I got it.
I'll get it tomorrow. I'll just turn it off and turn it back on.
I can get your number.
I can't tell you till this shit come on. Oh, excuse me.
Well, dog got it.
but you know, yeah, this is, you know, it's just another sign of the times right there. Yeah, that would change it a lot if it was 10 people for $100. Yeah, that might change it a lot. But you know, that's another sign of the times where you know, a lot of this stuff is junk. You know, and kind of what they expecting you to pay for it now is that's the stage that it's in. You know, I'm in a particular. I think I told y'all this before. You know that when I was a kid, right? My grandmother used to always tell me the stories of how much things cost when she first came to New York. You know, and I used to always wonder, uh, you know, how could you know, like now the price is like, you know, 3, 4, 5 times what it was when you came. Like, don't you feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you pay for, you know? And she never really had no answer. She just, you know, you should just shrug it off. Uh, but you know, now I've reached that point myself where there's some things that's like, nah, I'm not paying that for this thing right here, right? When I used to pay this. You know, that's not the only thing. There's other things that, you know, I just kind of stopped dealing with because it's like, nah, it's not, it's not worth it to me. You know, it's you know, something. It don't necessarily be that you can't afford the thing, but it's just like once you start thinking about the other things you could have did with that money and that time, then it's not worth it. What's my go-to meal? I don't know if I got a go-to meal. Like what you mean, like if it's late at night. I don't know if I got a go-to meal. Of course, I don't eat that wide of a range of stuff, so I guess you know maybe all my meals is go-to meals. Yeah, McDonald's is a lot of a lot of stuff. You know, I've been pretty much gave it up, so I don't really be thinking about it. Hmm. Yeah, wise. Nah, I ain't got nothing like that. Yeah, I was about to say I don't really like buffets. Yeah, nah, I don't got uh I can't think of nothing like that. Halftime. Brad Pool TV says good food at baby showers. I mean, I bet beats McDonald's. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that's what it comes down for a lot of these. You know, it's the end of the line for them. Like they've reached that point, right, where you know it really ain't you. It's not gonna go uphill from here. Like in terms of where they can keep growing and growing and growing, and it's more and more people that constantly wanna buy burgers and fries from them. It's not gonna be no more people. They like the stagecoach in 1900. And you still got a couple years left, but you're gonna be a novelty soon. Yeah, right. A lot of people, the younger generations is much more conscious about the food that they eat. Or yeah, and there be a lot of stuff that be coming out now, right? And it seems like it's like amusement park food. Like they got this new restaurant in New York. I'm sure it came from somewhere where y'all know what it is. Raising Canes. And there's another one too. Is it Bob's Chicken? Something like that. And you got Stickies. This stuff is I saw this. It was a video, and it was a guy. He was a scientist, and he was making chicken breasts, like the chicken patties or whatever. And what he did is he just took some strips off of some real chicken, right? There's a real chicken breast. It was cooked, so he took some strips off, right? Then he came over here. He mixed some stuff together in a bowl, right? Put some stuff in there for flavor, some stuff in there for consistency, some stuff in there for color, right? Mixed it all together, somehow arranged it with the strips, right? It was just a couple of strips, right? Arranged it with the strips and made it. It was a chicken patty. The Next Nation event, I don't know. Uh, the Next Nation event is Children's Day. Uh, this this rally in Medina. Uh, the freeze dried food. You know what? Next week I'm gonna have to come on here and make some more of my recipes. You know what I'm gonna attempt to do? I'm gonna make some flavored lemonade or maybe iced tea, but I'm gonna use uh, probably the mangoes, right? Put some slices of ginger. Use the lemons, right, and make a tea. I'm gonna see if the freeze dried mangoes, if just the sweetness, if I crush it up fine, if just the sweetness from there can substitute for any kind of extra sugar I gotta put in there. If I ain't gotta put no sugar in there, uh, that would be excellent. I mean, see, I saw it's now. First of all, what you're saying is actual, right? Because when it says English lesson, right? C number one, right? When it says who's the 5% on this poor part of the planet Earth, that's saying some specific things, right? You know, when we deal with Islam, right? We talking about Islam that has its home in Harlem, USA. Not in Jerusalem, not in Arabia, not in Harlem, USA. But that being said, right, these kind of conversations like that, right, where you get into not necessarily separation, but just the distinction of the seeds and all that. That's not for us. Our history is known. You know what I'm saying? It's established. So we don't got to go back through that. That's the thing about the way we do things. See, our history was never lost. You know what I'm saying? It was never, discontinued. You know what I'm saying? Where, that ended and then some other people came. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't even got to do that. You know what I mean? Anybody in denial, of what is the absolute truth is just a fool. And just let them go their way.
Peace, Doc.
Peace.
I'm gonna lock the door and go.
What was the best experiment with the freeze dried food? I think the flavored water. I like the flavored water. I mean, that was, you know, especially because remember, I was putting the stuff into the salsa water. So for me, that was like a double. Uh, was a double benefit there because it flavored the water, but then it also uh, rehydrated the fruit. You see what I'm saying? So I used to have the waters flavored everything, no sugar. I like that. But look, the ginger tea with the lemon, right? That knocked that cola right out. Because the lemons was like super strong. Whereas you put a slice in of a regular lemon, with that, it was like super powerful. It seemed like the vitamin C was concentrated. I don't know that it was, but it seemed like. You said what? You said Puerto Ricans were firstborn. Does that include them in the creation of the NGE? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, you saying nah? None of the firstborn was Puerto Rican. Not that I know of. I mean, look, this is the. Oh yeah, Medina. Yeah, you got Rasheen, uh, Kahim. But look, uh, the way I got it, Allah said there was 2 million Indians, and that he wanted to see, uh, 2 million Indians here. You know, Shasha, Allah Shasha. Nah, he's not one of the firstborn. But he is, one of the people who, his history, uh, and how he interacted. He was one of firstborn Shasha. Who you talking about? But at any rate, you know, you can't unite the seas by separating. You can't unite the seas by talking about them separately. See, once we got these categories over here, where we get here and we say, okay, these over here is the black seas, and those over there is the brown seas. We've we've begun to turn the wheels. See, that's the first thing you got to do. You got to separate. You know what I'm saying? The people were separated into these categories before the seas was separated. Common? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if Carmen was Puerto Rican. I said we need to accept the truth. I'm Cape Verdean. If it wasn't for Black Americans, I don't know where I'd be because Cape Verde was under Portuguese rulership until 1975. I mean, look, uh, that's the way the light traveled. You know what I'm saying? The the pinnacle of establishment was right here. You know what I'm saying? And so, uh, that pressure, that pressure made diamonds. You know what I'm saying? In the form of Elijah. You know what I'm saying? Allah. All the various heroes. You know what I mean? Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? And so a great many of them provided examples. You know what I'm saying? It paved the way for a lot of things where, even a lot of brothers who was from other places, right? And had big ideas to make born, they had to come here to kind of get the resources and the support that they needed for that, in order to make their idea go from knowledge to born, uh, they had to come here. Firstborn Shah from Medina. Now, I don't know nothing about him being Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you got the various people. Marcus Garvey was Jamaican. A few other people, what I'm saying, came from the Caribbean, to here to be able to manifest their ideas. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that being said, like you said, we can acknowledge the truth, right? But see, we don't want, uh, everybody doesn't understand. Everybody doesn't understand that that's, just even in terms of universal history, right? Even when we talk about, the span of, all of this slavery, colonialism, et cetera, right? You know, we let's say we talking about 1,500 years, right? In comparison to the history, right, of the original man on the planet, right? We're not even talking about a blink of an eye in comparison to that. So see, we can't get caught up in this time, in Allah coming His own good time. You know what I mean? And the brothers that was there at that time did what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And we know their names and we know who they are. You know, but once we start speaking in that terms of separation, separation is separation. You know what I'm saying? That was the path that the light traveled, right? But ultimately, the light is for everybody. You know what I mean? And the order of all that type of stuff is not as important as the stuff. See all these various things, when you got it, who you got it from, where you got it, it's not as important as you got it and that you got it right. See, because positive elevation always correct errors. If it's something you don't know, you can always study. You see, if you don't know who you are, then you can study whatever. Like if you go to law school thinking that you're a criminal, you're going to look at the law differently. So see, even if you read Supreme Mathematics, but you don't know who you are, you're not going to see what it is. Maelstrom said that Black Americans grant Cape Verde independence are a correlation. Well, I don't think he's saying that. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but the idea that I got from what he said was that you know what was going on in America in terms of brothers fighting for their freedom. You know what I'm saying? And Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, these was worldwide known figures. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people that ended up leading the freedom movements in a lot of other countries, they was in college in America when Malcolm X and them is out there saying what they saying, doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So there was a strong influence, right, from the civil rights movement that led to the freedom movements in a lot of other places. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other people that were seeking to end oppression, right? They took our blueprint. You know what I'm saying? And applied it to their thing. To this day, right now in America, there's you know different organizations that you may not even like, but look, they're using our blueprint. So Five Bill said a lot of this divisiveness is promoted on social media. I really meet these people who spew that type of rhetoric. People get emboldened online but substantiate their ideas on fallacies. Yeah, and just you know, it's to me, it's like I said, it's an illustration of when I say that a common enemy brings about unity faster than a common cause. See, because if you bring up Trump's name, right, then you know all the seeds is united. We're all minorities now. You see what I'm saying? But without that, if we just talking about hip hop, right? So now just Trump is not involved. Now it's just us. It breaks right down. You know what I'm saying? Or so uh I do these to teach. I don't know. He said, no doubt. It's just that statement such as that take away from the people who died for that revolution. I mean, well, I don't know the whole Cape Verdean history, but, like I said, I don't know, he can know some aspect of the history, right? That, like you said, the people who died in that revolution, we don't know that they was, American or not. We don't know who they were. We don't know necessarily that people died. Not every revolution, uh, some of the the early revolutions in the Spanish countries, right? The Spanish speaking countries, right? Didn't really involve uh, violent revolutions like that because the history on that is that when Napoleon was doing his thing in Europe, he destroyed the Spanish crown. The monarch family that was ruling Spain, he did away with them. And he installed his brother on the throne. So when he was defeated, of course, they kick his brother out, but the royal family has already been destroyed. So being that there's no central power back in Spain no more, right? The the ruling European elites that was in those colonies declared their independence. I don't know that that's what happened in Cape Verde. I'm just giving you an example of, how sometimes it's self. I mean, it is crazy, but I mean that's the way. That's what I've seen over the years. On every level. You know what I'm saying? From the block, all the way. It's like people that they don't get along. But if it's some other people, against over here, then all of a sudden, yeah, we back to back. But at any rate, he ended up having a pretty healthy class there today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. We had a lot of people come through. You know, we didn't end up putting a title on this. I'm gonna have to put a title on it when we get off. I don't know if y'all want to recommend some titles for this live in the comment box over here. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and wind this one down. We got any last ideas to be manifested here? Real men don't carry purses. We got the first suggestion has come through. But I will say this though, uh, Maelstrom and Asar, right? You know, I don't go by seeds, but I do go by savagery. Like just to say this group of people right here, you know, that's, you know, this particular seeds they that or this particular, you know, but yeah, some people that's savage. It's some people that's uncivilized. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that based on, you know, New York is an international. New York is an international place, right? So you know, there's a lot of people, new people coming in, right? And you know, sometimes they haven't been assimilated, right? And so in New York, we get exposed to all types of things. Now, I'm not saying in particular this is savage, right? But I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm saying, right? In New York, we get exposed to people who don't know what deodorant is. Like I'm not laughing because I'm not making a joke. I'm saying the product deodorant, they never seen it before. They don't know what it is. You know, look, we got a bathroom here. You know, as a courtesy, you know, certain people that we deal with, whatever, we let them use the bathroom. I don't know if it's there's a more of a place where you know you see motherfuckers habits you did the bathroom. I'm not even going to speak on it, but I will tell you that there's habits that we're used to here in America applying to the bathroom that everybody don't they that's not customary for them. Now those is just, some things, that's mundane shit. But see, when it comes to ideas and application, some people are savage. I don't give a fuck what color you is. So you may hear me speaking in terms of, yeah, this person is a savage. And then I might describe them, right? Yeah, the motherfucker with the D hat on, that motherfucker is a savage. Somebody else who don't understand, they say, yeah, well, he don't like people that got D hats on. No, that motherfucker is a savage, and I'm letting you know he got a D hat on, so you stay away from him if that's what you want to do. So I see that everybody. So look, I guess we're gonna stick with that theme since that's what y'all want to do. We're gonna stick with the. I guess we're gonna go with men don't go to baby showers. That's what it looks like. It appears to be. It appears to be a consensus here. So I guess it'll be another 2 years before I get any female viewership. I guess y'all killed that for a while there. And this went from a Hotep channel. Remember when this was a Hotep channel? If you was here when this was a Hotep channel, type one in the box. This this title right here is about to mark a 180 degree a 180-degree turn. See, we're gonna have to look. The next live is gonna have to be kinder and gentler. We're gonna have to, we're gonna have to pick a title. We're gonna have to pick a title. Uh, I can't think of one right now. Man, came a long way. But everybody, all I got out of the Hotep channels. I got out of the Hotep network just in time because, you know, everybody that was in the Hotep network is been convicted. Some pretty big time. One guy got life. So yeah, I slid out of that. I slid out of that. Out of that crowd. right, Don Bishop. Man, Don Bishop. It's a good thing you wasn't here today, Don Bishop, because another one of them. Hey, listen. Like I said, glad I got out of there before everybody got indicted. Well, it's we far in, so you missed a lot, but I can tell you that the name of this live, by consensus, is men don't go to baby showers. So I don't know if that gives you any idea. I don't know if that gives you any idea about what you might have missed there, but you might want to watch this one, right? You might want to watch this one by yourself, right? And then let the Wiz watch it once you know what's coming. you might, you might want to, what was the other child who somebody went? I gotta look it up. You know what? Send me the link. Send me the link on. Send me the link on Instagram, VC Bro. I gotta look at it when I get back to the lab. Because I haven't checked none of those pages in a minute. None of the Sonettas, Garfield. Oh yeah, nah, he been went to jail. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, horrible, 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 horrible charges. Yeah, that was. Oh yeah, young Pharaoh. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, where he, you know, uh, I don't know. Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, today, today might be one of those days that she can't bear it. So when you check this live out, check it with the headphones. Yeah, I don't know. It, he appeared to be going strong, and then whatever happened when he got invited to that conservative place, and then they canceled his invitation, and then after that it was the next time, because I don't follow him closely like that, but the next time when I see him talking, it was like whoa, you know, whole different everything. And then you got the other dude, Nature Boy. he got life. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead, wind this one down. You know, everybody that made it this far, of course, do the each one teach one, hit the like button. You know, uh, I guess everybody, explain, explain, because look, you might recommend to somebody, right? You might say, yo, you want to do the knowledge of something, peace, do the knowledge to Darkim's lives. And then what if it just so happens, right, that this is the first live that they look at? So, you might want to explain that, y'all went, it wasn't me, it was y'all. You said fellow borough neighbors would move and claim Virginia Beach was stillborn and BX before moving, was in a video wearing a purse. Yeah, I don't know who that could be. Virginia Beach. You know. So, all I gotta tell you is for the younger brothers out there, I'm gonna leave with this advice. We already this live is already what it is, but I'm just gonna tell you, look, don't go to baby showers and don't pick up purses by the straps. Like if you're in an emergency situation, right, where your girl has fallen and she can't get up, and she has your bank card in her purse, so you can't just leave it there. Do not pick a purse up by the straps or the handles. And only in that kind of an emergency situation. Look, uh, you got to stay in your square. That's what I can tell you. I know what you're thinking, but you got to stay in your square. So at the end of the day, we're gonna sign off and say peace. I guess we probably need to do a makeup live for this. We probably need to we need to have like a rain episode or something. So we can actually get to some building. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna go ahead and say peace.